Actually, while we're doing that, let's talk to everyone else. Let's talk.
Aye. What is it you want then?
Anna, when Farad went to return the tribute he took from my body, he vanished for a while and then came back, but he never left Illwind Court. Do you know where he went? Oh, aye. Dare tell, old Starcrutch has got a stash pit somewhere close to him. It's the only reason I can see why he set up kept in that filthy, drafty hall it is. Nothing but stinking shadows. And that's where he puts the tribute he gets. Aye. Now what you on about? You planning to bob him? No, I've no cause to do such a thing. Farad's done me no harm. Well, good. I'm only against such a thing, I am. Farad can be daft sometimes, but he's mean as all fiend spit when he gets worked up. And he loves his keepsakes, he does. Well, why would he keep it all? If he's been at the village for as long as he says, he would have amassed quite a collection. Well, I know he's never left his hall to get his tribute when he needed it. I wouldn't want to walk far with his lame leg, though. Aye, that's true. But only if you don't watch him careful. He isn't lame, though he puts on a fair show about being weak in the leg. That crutch of his? Portal key? Aye, there's a thought. I wouldn't know how you'd use it, though. Maybe you just have to have it. Maybe we'll find out. No, we may look at it later.
What is your will?
Things I would know. I think I've done everything with you. More.
Hey, what's eating you, Chief?
What do you know about the Night Hag Ravel? Well, she's a Night Hag, and she is definitely balmy enough to make you immortal, of all people. I mean, she could have chosen me. Still, anyone old enough to lock blades with the Lady of Pain isn't someone we really want to find.
All right.
Nothing new. Let's go back to the Festhall. Ah, maybe they give us information to go to Kasai.
I'm gone.
Joel me. Oh, you're the one who wants to kill me, aren't you? Tell me why you'd want to first. But why not? It might be an interesting experience. No. Splinter. How can you help me? We do many things to find hall. Okay, that's alright. Buy something from the vaults. Can't summon a skull. That'd be an experience, having skulls as an ornament. Scroll. I think I've already got blur.
All right.
Are we trying to find Merwin's head? Or Mertwin's head or something? Greetings. Grab its hand. Jump suddenly, then holds your hand, tightly shaking it. The headless body seems friendly enough. It's a strange grip. Strong grip, but the skin is cold. Where's your head? Figure makes a serious hand motion, then waits. It seems like asking a question. I don't understand. The headless body taps for it, scratching at the chin of its prosthetic head. As if it points at you, then at the eyes from the head, then you again. And it indicates the wooden head with both hands, shrugs, and points. No, I've not seen your head anywhere. Have you not?
Done.
There's a Montague somewhere, isn't there? Montague! Once more I extend to thee my greetings. There is something thou wished of me? Any questions? What do you know of Ravel Puzzlewell? The legendary Night Hag. No, thou should speak to Quell, sir. He is most knowledgeable regarding such things. He is within the Festhall, though exactly where I do not know. We search for Quell.
All right.
Let's run there. This is the crooked who is somehow I remember his name for things. This squat, hunched old man still has broad shoulders and scarred, calloused hands of a worker or warrior. An aura of weary despair seems to hang all about him. He appears to be giving a lecture at the moment. Well, we'll listen. Right, now listen up. This is the seminar on the war. If you're here to listen about the blood war, take root. If you're not, you're in the wrong hall, and you'd best dump your soft, comfort-loving Sigillian limber stems out here. The blood war? More boring than listening to a governor recite laws. Let's find some young sensates who need to be indoctrinated in the ways of passion. And he's got a different accent again as Mort. How delightful. No more, I want to hear this. The man suddenly throws a dark eye of the audience as if looking for something. And further, if you Tannery or Bartezu, your scaly eyes at the door. As not letting your ornery bend an ear to this and listen to your balmy arguments. I will keep listening. Because this is no discussion on who's right. Behind you, you hear the sound of something large leaving the lecture hall. It just tells the blood war from the human point of view. As not promoting one side or another, because they both stink, but in different ways. Speaker becomes somber. So, what's left are you wanting to listen to some blood war stories? Tales about the war. It hear the horror of it all, no doubt. Floating fortresses, woven weaved of human skill. The plains-wide battlegrounds, the blood war before on. Bears his yellow teeth. Tales of fiends locking fangs with other fiends. Grrr, snarr. His snarl fades and he looks suddenly bored. Well, let me peel back your lids and crack your bone boxes. 'Tis all a steaming heap of balmy nonsense to be dwelling on that forged dung. He spits in derision, rolling his eyes wildly. I'll tell you this, though. You can't imagine the scale the blood war is fought on. Nothing you've seen, heard, or participated in. Nothing compares. Time, numbers, allegiance, sheer bloodshed. Nothing compares, Burks. To try and imagine it, forget it. My advice, simple. Stay away from the whole big mess altogether. The only thing you need to know is this. Fiends are killing fiends. Bartezu are slaughtering Tannery. Tannery are butchering Bartezu. Right now. Neither's winning. Don't think either side can win. Biggest stalemate this side of eternity. Thank the powers. That's it. I'll be answering any questions you got for me now. What's your question, Cutter? What started the blood war? You got a right to be curious what started this whole big soupy mess in first place. What set fiends to locking horns in the first place, biting and clawing at each other until that was the only reason they were alive. Simple. They met. Tannery and Bartezu crossed each other one day, and like two drunken bigots, they set to fighting. That's simple. Well, nah. Imagine two drunken priests who believe each knows the only way to live. Now make those priests ripped with scales and fangs and horns, and a cruel street 7 leagues wide, and put them in a itty-bitty sodden cell, and you have a good idea of the love that can spring forth. And there you have it, the origin of the blood war. Why are two evil races fighting? One believes evil should be nice and orderly. One believes evil should be chaos, running rampant across the plains. Both evil, but doesn't mean they agree on anything. Bad blood. Each wants to exterminate the other so only their brand of evil remains. They hate each other like. He wrings his hands together, trying to find the right words. You see, they don't hate like we hate. We don't even know what hate is. We have one word for hate. They have. His voice drops. Thousands upon thousands. Their meanings twisted and piled like bodies. And that's why they fight. That's something else. How does one survive? You wanna know how to survive the blood war? 3 things, Cutter. Holds up a maimed hand. He holds up a maimed hand with only 2 fingers. First off, you stay out of it. Secondly, get yourself out the hell's out of it. And lastly, make sure you're out of it. Alright, go on. If any part of the war rolls your way, let your imagination give your bum a kick and run as fast and far as you can. If you can't run, then lies really stay still and pray it passes you by. Except there's no place it don't touch. There's almost nowhere you can run to get away from it. Oh, I've veered into some other kind of accent there. If there's nowhere to run, why aren't there fiends fighting in single? Ah, now Cutter, look, they have fought here a few times. Sometimes we get a little spillover from the blood war. A lady of pain, bless her steel-ridden heart, puts out fires. Some of the time. There's been times some horrifying drizzle on you. When they've smashed and burnt and clawed their ways through all sudden city blocks in Sigil before she decides to clean house. So she ain't always as keen on stopping the blood war as it might seem, see? No more questions, I'll go. Right, this is the last bit then. Some of you are sensates, so I've got one thing to say to you. Don't sign up to see what the blood war's about. Don't be an idiot. Use a sentry stone if you wants to know, but stay away from something to do with the blood war for real. 'Tis not worth it. 'Tis, for a moment, a look of great pain crosses the man's face. Looks as if he's going to weep. Not worth it at all. That's the end of this session, so farewell. Right, let's find Quell, who hopefully has a different accent. I don't think I've got anything against that accent. Are any of you Quell? You're not Quell. Don't think there's a Quell in there. No. Is there a Quell in here? Mage in training, mage in training, mage in training, mage in training. Right. Maybe this one then. I've not been in that room yet. So let's open that door and go. Inside, there's Montague who's got in somehow. There's the guy who's a statue or something. Is Quell... I know there's a couple of guys up in the Sentry Stone area. Is he over there? Can you help me? Can you show me to the Sensoriums? Public Sensoriums then. Oh, hello.
I'm gone.
We've not actually been here. We went to the private ones, which were all me, apparently. It's a guide, it's a guide. Oh, hello. Can I look at all of these? Unusual greenish stone, it's secured factory. The rest of them. Okay, so we're just... I assume these are all going to be basically the same. So we're just looking for Quell. Quell. Maybe he's in the private one. Oh, look, people. Lady Thorncombe. Let's talk to Lady Thorncombe then. She might provide us something interesting. This comely middle-aged woman is wandering around dreamily, absent-mindedly chewing on a thumbnail. Her eyes seem focused on nothing in particular. She is dressed in elegant, yet dishevelled finery. The hair is slightly tousled. Greetings. She takes her thumb from her mouth, smoothing back a strand of her hair that has fallen in front of her eyes. I had some questions. Very well, ask what you wish. About you. As you begin to ask a question, you realise she's not looking at you, let alone paying attention. Hello? I had a question. Very well, ask what you wish. About this place. Oh, well, never mind.
I'm gone.
I assume all of these are going to be of the same kind of... Yeah. So we're looking for Quell in here, in the hope that he's in one of these rooms, but he might not be. So he might be up in the private area. This one's got a big room. A moment to interact with it. No, okay. Try talking to him again. Can you help? Sensoriums, the private sensorium. No, there's just one sensate here. Right, okay. That is Quell. Can you help me? I don't have a question. Is there anyone here who might know about Rebel? Puzzle 1. Quell is always most often in the private sensorium. Show me to the private sensorium.
I'm gone.
So this guy... Oh, there's more people. Quell. There he is. Okay. The mage's expression curdles his displeasure. Unbelievable! You've chosen to curse me with your detestable presence once more. You ill-conceived Ricky's sword. I pray you've learned yourself some manners. some questions, actually. I care not, you yeasty, beef-witted pignut. His eyes bulge out as he jabs his finger at you. Now off with you! Off with you! And do not return without being prepared to show the proper respect. Come bearing tribute. A gift. Candies or chocolate would be nice. But nothing common, mind you. Bring me something exotic. Now be gone. Ah, the chocolate closet. I see. To the chocolate closet.
Right. We need to set up Kip now.
Okay,
I
okay.
must rest.
Right. I can walk us all the way to the hive, but we're going to be shattered. This is the problem, is there should be little areas to rest in pretty much everywhere. But we'll just... Because I don't think there's anywhere else to rest. Like, you can't rest in the brothel area, which kind of makes sense. You'd think maybe the Festhall is like the central point for the sensates. They'd have somewhere you can rest. I should probably actually check my mage spells on here. Hang on, why are you getting mage spells? You should be getting priest spells. Yeah, okay. Oh, right. I see. I think I comprehend.
How may I help?
Cure light wounds on... Not that it matters. I'm about to recover a lot of health anyway. There we go. Everyone's fully healed. Rest here. Give him 5 coppers. I'm aware that in theory I could be resting in the undead place, but then I've got to work my way down there rather than doing that. Right, so heading back to the Clerk's Ward. I think we have to get the chocolate quasit. That's probably quite exotic.
Right.
And then once we've gotten that, we're going this way, are we? Very nice. Then once we've gotten that, we can then go back, give him the chocolate, and then he'll be like, oh yes, this is very exotic, I'm so happy. And then we can then learn from him. And from there we exotic items front. And then he probably tell us about Revel Puzzlewell, and then we can start advancing more plot. Tell him the chocolate quasit, which is delicious, does it not? Imported from the lower plains. These are rare, you know, and quite prized by lovers of chocolate and confections. It's a real quasit, fiendish familiar, polymorphed into chocolate by powerful sorcery. Okay, we have to take that to advance the plot, and I'm running low on cash. I mean, I could have just stolen from a lot of the people in the brothel. I assume that won't be recognised in my alignment. Well, maybe it is. Maybe it's pushing me further towards the good side. Like I need an action that boosts me further towards the good side.